Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips here with my brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and toy hunting video here at the San Diego Comic-Con. It's preview night. Just ended up getting in here now. Everyone's kind of running crazy because the second it opens, people are running here to get in line for things, to get it right before, the lines get too busy, and, to get it, basically most of the stuff's going to be flipped on eBay tonight. The second they have it, it's going to be up on eBay. But there's a couple of things I'm looking for here tonight. One of the main things is this Neca toy. I think I'm right by Neca right now. This is a Neca toy of, Jason's mother, Mrs. Voorhees. Another thing is this cool Home Alone paint can thing. So I want to see what that's like. It has like all the Home Alone movies in it. I think it's Blu-ray. That's going to be at the Fox booth. But like I said, we're inside of San Diego Comic-Con. This is the DVD, Blu-ray, and toy hunting video. So let's walk around the day and see what we can find. And we're right here already at the Neca booth. They have, some of the toys, that are coming out soon. So pretty cool. These are like, the advertisements and stuff like that of what are coming up soon. But here, what we're looking for is the exclusive toy, which should be here, right here, the Pamela Voorhees toy. So I'm one of the first people in line to get it, so that's one of the things I'm going to get. And these are some of the other exclusive ones that they have here today. But here's what it looks like. It's pretty cool. I just got it. I didn't even wait a second, but this line, the Neca booth, usually has a line that goes around the block for this. So since I ended up getting in early, I was able to get it. But this is the, exclusive one, the convention 2015 exclusive one. It's a little bit more money though. It's $50. These things are normally like $30, but it does have the two figures in it. It is pretty cool though. But at least I found that was one of the things that I did want to try and find here. So now to continue on and see what else we can find today, and also to head to that Fox booth and look at that stuff. But as you see, there's even some booths here that already have huge lines already, only like 10 minutes after they first open. That's how busy it can get in here. I'm in the line now for the Fox poster tube. Yes, you have to wait in line for these Fox poster tubes, but normally you can't even get these things. But since I got in early, I'm trying to get to certain things quick and fast and get them while I can. Well, I got the coveted poster. People go crazy to get this poster. I don't know what's in it. I guess it's random stuff. Hopefully it's something for Scream Queens or something in it, but I got it. Everyone goes crazy to get this roll thing. I don't even know if this poster's in it, or it's just the roll, or what it is, but I know people go nuts to get this every year. I've never actually successfully gotten it, because it's usually just impossible. See, here's the exclusive thing. They have the Fox booth, this really cool thing with like the discs for Home Alone, and it's like in a paint can. I'm probably gonna get it. It's only $40, so I might as well get that. It's not actually a bad price for that. And I guess they're like selling like the extras. I don't know what that's about, but then they have, these are some exclusive slipcovers they have here as well. These are ones, Comic-Con 2015 exclusive slipcovers they have. They have this cool Die Hard thing. It's like inside of the building. Well, I pre-ordered that, but they didn't end up taking the address. So they had to write it on a piece of paper, because it's a pre-order thing. You don't get it yet till whenever it comes out. So hopefully it got written down on a loose piece of paper. So I'm crossing my fingers. Hopefully she put it into the system. Otherwise, I don't know. I'll have to be doing some emails about it. But I pre-ordered it, and I didn't have to wait in line, which was cool. I just came from the Shout Factory booth, the Scream Factory Shout Factory booth, got this cool exclusive button things. I've gotten this, every year I always have to get these things. This one has, an ad for Shocker, Demon Knight, Army of Darkness, The Legacy, and Sentinel, all upcoming ones as well. And they're also selling some of the upcoming releases here as well. So I found some of the main things in here that I wanted to get, came in offhand knowing that I wanted to pre-order and get. Now I'm just going to walk around through all these aisles. I like to start all the way at the end and then work my way all the way down there to the whole end. So we're going to go through here, see what we can find in here. And this is always one of the most popular booths here, the Funko Pop booth. I don't know what exclusive they have here this year, but this is like the best time though if you want this stuff is to get it now, because this place like all sells out after a couple of days. I'm in like the giant t-shirt area, and this is like one of the first times I've been at Comic-Con where I could actually buy a shirt in my size. Normally I'm always here, out in the 4Xs, 5Xs. Last year this time it was about 5X. Now I'm extra large, so I could actually come in this t-shirt area and could actually buy something if I wanted it. But as you guys can see, it's really starting to pick up now. When I first came in, it was really pretty dead. Now people are really starting to pile in. It's starting to get way busier. But you guys know me when it comes to shirts. I'm usually wear like plain stuff, usually like nothing on it. but I know that was sort of just because I couldn't fit in it before, so like I couldn't really ever go anywhere and actually get anything besides stuff that had this. Or like if you went to the big and tall shirt, it had like weird that says like Coors Light or like something real random on it, so I never was really getting anything. So it is kind of weird that I'll actually have the ability now to, if I wanted to get something like that, I now could. It's just a little bit of a strange thing I kind of never thought I would be able to do.
And then you have some more of these reaction ones. I haven't seen these ones before, these Jaws ones. Those are pretty cool. Richard Dreyfuss one. Yeah, some of these ones I haven't seen, like that Fifth Element one. I know I've never seen that one, but definitely these ones are newer ones.
I just found this pretty cool Gremlins reaction figure. I had never seen this one. You know, it's one of the Gremlins. They have a bunch of different other ones, but I guess it's one of these new ones because I know I've never seen this one before. It's only $10. This is pretty much the relatively price you're going to find these for everywhere. But like I said, I've never seen this one anywhere. And now that's all the that's all lined for the thing that I pre-ordered, that Home Alone thing. So I'm glad I did that when I did that. So everyone's waiting this giant line now for it.
And they have people dressed up as zombies, and you can like walk through it and see them. I guess that's a long line for it, but you get a little look at them. That's pretty cool, though.
And if you're not into meeting zombies, you could meet the Spongebob Squarepants. So yes, it's either zombies or the real-life Spongebob Squarepants.
And they have some kind of Scream photo thing here where they kind of put you in the picture here. See something like that? They add you in like that. It's kind of cool.
To be honest though, I watched, you know, like the first episode of that show. I didn't really dig it very much. I don't know what you guys, let me know what you guys thought of the Scream series so far, but don't absolutely love it though. It's okay. The one thing I've been watching lately, because I don't usually watch too many new TV shows, is Mr. Robot. I actually like that one a lot, but that Scream one, I don't know, it's alright.
So you can see now how busy it's gotten. It's really packing up in here now.
Here comes the big squeeze. See, you're squeezing through everybody. It's how it is at Comic-Con. The big squeeze. No one knows where they're going, but you're squeezing through it all. Yep. I don't know. At least I'm finding the stuff here, though, that I wanted to get. Now I'm just sort of looking around to see anything else interesting I can find.
At the Mattel booth, they have some kind of a cool, like, Howard Ramis, like, courtroom scene Ghostbusters toy.
It's only been open here for like an hour and a half or so. People are already sitting down, had enough of it, and munching on food. But they, you know, the thing about Comic-Con is, though, the food here,
it's nothing really that special. It's sort of like, just like cheeseburgers and fries and stuff. It's kind of one of those things where it's better to eat beforehand.
At least that's what I would recommend doing.
But look at this line. Like, if you wanted that Ghostbusters toy, look at this giant line you have to get in. But here's a close look at what it looks like. That's actually pretty cool, though, but that line is a little long.
You can come in here and mess around with Legos. I don't know what we're doing with them, but you can make something, and I guess you can take them. What should we make Lego-wise, everyone? I don't know, something Lego-y.
Well, I've been over here the last hour, and I made Star-Lord on a bike. So, you know, I made Star-Lord on a bike, you know, so I built something here.
You really can build anything with Legos if you put your mind to it and spend a lot of time and effort in it.
They have some cool horror masks in here, like a Sid Haig, Captain Spaulding one, a Bill Moseley one, a whole bunch of one, Mars Attacks. These are pretty cool different ones here.
Well, we're now just about halfway through the convention, all the way down that way still to go. But back there is all the really busy area. Now we're going to start heading into the area where it's a little bit less busy, where it's more just sales and stuff like that, not the studios or the bigger companies and things like that anymore. Now it's into just the regular people selling more of the other kind of random items and things like that. We're finally in the area now when things are starting to slightly settle down a little bit and not as busy as they were. So that's nice that things are settling a little bit. And some of those areas over that way we were, you know, get so busy. The one thing I saw earlier I want to try and get is that documentary about the Superman, you know, with Nicolas Cage Superman movie. It never ended up happening. They didn't have the Blu-rays yet. They said they were going to have them like in an hour or so. So I'm going to go back at the end and hopefully they have them then. If not, I'll have to get it another time when I come back, you know, in a day or two.
I'll get out here.
Cha-ching! And you know, it's funny to be walking around Comic-Con now and not like all sweaty and sweat dripping. Like always, every other time I was here, if my hat was like drenched in sweat and it was terrible. Like I don't have any of that at all this year, which is nice. That's one of the good things about weight loss is none of that. So you can walk around here and not look like a giant sweaty mess because, you know, I was a big sweaty mess walking around here last year. But that was right when I first started doing all the weight stuff.
And they have the classic My Pet Monsters. Only $20. I actually have this one at home as well. Like mine's covered with dust, but they don't have the chains for it either. That's like the one thing that always goes missing when you have this My Pet Monster is the chains. There's a bunch of other like old stuffed animals in here, like the Muppet Babies up there. And a bunch of other different ones in here.
I don't blame her.
Another My Pet Monster over there as well, but no chains on that one either. And here's some old Angry Beavers ones. I think I used to have these ones. Yeah, I definitely had these Angry Beavers. Well, I found some DVDs. They have like Bobby's World here, like the complete collection. So I think there's like some like Burn on Demands ones of that released. But, you know, these are all like DVD-Rs and stuff, like the Alvin Show, Addams Family, the cartoon ones. I used to love that as a kid, you know. I used to always watch like the reruns of the certain episodes on tape. And like Courage, Courageous Cat, Conan, Fantastic Four, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Doug the Complete Series, yeah, a whole bunch of different stuff, Flintstones. And they have the Harlem Globetrotters meet Snow White. That's really weird. I've never knew they even made that one. Every year I look at this. Every year I look at this Land of the Lost, the Complete Series, but I just don't know how the quality is on that.
The problem with that stuff is you never know what the quality is like on them. I've gotten some of them in the past and they have like, you know, weird like time stamps in them of like the bootleg company like in them, and like you can't get them off. Like I got Zoobly Zoo ones like that. I'm like, this is ruining my Zoobly Zoo experience, seeing this weird company logo throughout the whole, you know, movie and the whole TV show.
They have some kind of lunch boxes here of Beetlejuice and Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Nightmare on Elm Street. Those are pretty cool. I like this Beetlejuice lunchbox though. That's actually really cool. These old things with Ninja Turtles bank with cookies in it. I think the cookies are still inside of it. I'm sure Danny Sinistalker would try them. I'm sure they've like inside have rotted away into nothing now. And like an old cereal bowl is $45 or $20 for this. It'd almost be worth it to buy these things just to open them up and see what happens if you ate them. Because I think if you ate this one though with the cookies, I think you would be in the ER, and this may be full of maggots and bugs. Like I don't know, after all these years, who knows what could be inside of this.
What's funny about that cookie thing is, that gave me back a weird memory. I'm pretty certain that as a child, I ate those cookies out of that bank. I'm pretty much about 99% sure about that. I don't know if I remember the cereal, but I really feel like I remember that bank, and probably haven't seen that since it first came out.
They have a bunch of old classic toys in here, you know, like drones and, you know, these Return of the Jedi and all these kind of different ones. Battlestar Galactica, $100. Over here they have a bunch of different ones as well, like Dick Tracy ones. They definitely don't have the blank though. I ended up getting that one years back on eBay. That was one as a kid though that I always wanted to get. They have a bunch of old posters and stuff in here, some really expensive ones. This is 75, some of these. I don't know if that's what the number. Yeah, some bunch of old ones. Two Evil Eyes. That's a pretty cool. Weird, I never saw this image for that movie. Monkey Shines. Yeah, there's a lot of different ones in here. Snow White. There's a whole bunch of different cool old posters in here. And they have this old, I remember this as a kid, this old projector thing where you wear it on your hand and it projects images from, you know, the Batman movie. I have not seen this thing in years.
And I don't know about you guys when it comes to toys, but I usually love just to come and find the old ones that I haven't seen in years, like that thing, that Batman projector thing and that cereal thing. I haven't seen that thing you wear on your hand since that thing first came out. Like that, I kind of forgot that even existed. That's a kind of cool, weird thing. I don't really know what the point of it is, because you just project the image of it from your hand. But it was kind of a cool thing for the time, though.
This booth here actually has the My Pet Monster that I was talking about, and they actually have it with the chain, so it's very cool in here. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here. There's that old V toy, which I remember as a kid, where you could take the mask off right there. And this booth's got some really cool stuff in it. Some real cool classic stuff, but that's cool to see those My Pet Monsters with the actual chains in the box in really good shape up there. They have open ones as well. Like I said, this one, I don't remember this one with the helmet, but this one has the chains as well. The chains are so impossible to find on those. There's a random Rocky action figure that goes for $248 here for that random Rocky action figure. And this one back here is $45. And there's also a random A-Team action figure up here for $170.
It's kind of funny though, it's worth all that money, and that $450 one, and they just like leave it sitting there like that, because I feel like someone could just like walk by and like, you would never even know if someone took that thing. Like, I would put that in the back if it had that much value to it.
They have a bunch of old like movie program books and stuff for like E.T. and like Popeye and like a Richard Pryor live on stage one. And David Sterling, I ran into you over here at the program books.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying Comic-Con?
Great. It's fun.
I know. Did you get anything yet? Did you
I'm
find anything?
working out. Checked it out. Victory.
I know. Only $3 for all these program books.
No, I saw Wonder. I like heavy metal.
Yeah.
How do you like the show so far?
It's good. There's a lot of different stuff. I was showing the video. I found a lot of like rare and old toys and stuff that I've never seen anywhere. And the one guy was from like the show Toy Hunters, so that's why he had all that kind of stuff.
I like that show. I wish it was still on.
I know. I hopefully they bring it back on another network or something.
What was it on? A&E?
I think it was on the Travel Channel.
Oh.
And that guy's saying smile right there. Yeah, so you have to smile, Dave.
I'm smiling. I'm smiling.
Yeah. Because there was like 5
you have there, Dave?
Wow.
Oh, it's probably out. Oh my God.
Look, we look alike, don't we?
Yeah. And look up there, Dave. They have the classic Ghostbusters house up there, and like and the mask, and the old Turtles blimp. Because I don't know if I ever had that one as a kid. Meteor Man toy.
Wow.
Old Jurassic Park figures. Look at these Funko Pop ones here. $400, $200, $500, $180.
You know what's going to happen in like 10 years?
What?
Those things are going to be worth.
You think they're going to be like Beanie Babies, where like this one, it's like $250?
It'll be worth $5.
$5. Yeah, that's what happens with some of this stuff. Dave, what are you doing? Stop messing with that Furby. Come on, Dave, don't mess around with that. People want to take pictures. They all want to take pictures here, and you're in the way, so get out of there. Come on, Dave. And here's the Superman documentary. I want to get the Death of Superman. Death of Superman Lives, What Happened. They have the Blu-rays.
Do an article about the doc. So
yeah, so I ended up getting the Blu-ray of this one. You know, the Death of Superman Lives, What Happened. I've been really wanting to see this one. I always saw the pictures of this one and the clips, and I had the director sign that. So definitely going to check this one out. You know, so see how this one is. But everything I've heard about this though was really good though.
Dave, you got one too?
Yes. I got the DVD.
Yeah.
It looks interesting. I'll go for it.
Yeah, it's, for everything I've heard that was good, so I definitely look forward to seeing it.
Well, that's all for my San Diego Comic-Con Blu-ray, DVD, and toy hunting video. You know, if you guys enjoyed this, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Definitely going to be doing some more Comic-Con videos. Probably going to do a tour video like I always do, and then one like long take video when I walk around the whole convention. You know, not the whole thing, but like for like 20 minutes or so, and just see, you know, what happens, you know, with no cuts or anything. So anyway, though, guys, thanks again for watching, for subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.